Welcome back to the channel. Monica Louvre here at the Love Messages. So today we're going to be doing your reading from the 12th to the 18th of September. Now this is going to be a general reading, so it may resonate with you, it may not. If it does resonate with you, there will be a link in the description box for the extended. So Virgo, in this reading, I'm going to be taking a look at past, present, and future for you. I'm going to clarify the cards and pull some advice. Okay, so Virgo, your challenge for this coming week is the Seven of Wands. And what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the Chariot in reverse. Okay, so your biggest challenge here has a lot to do with some sort of resistance that you're either giving or getting. Someone here may feel like someone here is pushing you away or creating some sort of boundaries, and it's really creating some sort of uncertainty in your mind. It is creating some sort of challenge. We're going to clarify the Seven of Wands and see why it's your challenge in a moment. Now, Virgo, in the recent past, you have the Six of Pentacles, the Five of Swords, and the Three of Pentacles. I really do strongly feel that in the recent past, there was definitely some sort of desire here to work things out with you. It's like, yes, let's work things out. Let's cooperate in this situation. There was a bit of a power struggle here in the past. And I do feel like the reason why there was a power struggle was because there was something here that was out of balance. You could have been overgiving to a situation, or someone could have been overgiving to you. And it may have made you feel like there was a lack of cooperation. It's like, yes, I want to cooperate in this situation, but I also feel like I'm overgiving. Okay. And that could have created some sort of power struggle because of the imbalance. We're going to clarify this and get more information for you in a moment. Now, in the present moment, Virgo, you have the Hierophant, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Eight of Swords. So in the present moment, I'm really strongly getting there is a beautiful opportunity, a new opportunity for a commitment. Okay. You could be dating someone or seeing someone, or maybe you want to have some sort of new beginning within your relationship. I do get a sense here, Virgo, with the Eight of Swords, there's a strong energy here of someone feeling isolated or feeling like they're on their own. So even though there may be a commitment, a marriage, or something at play in the present moment, someone here wants to have a new beginning so that they can release themselves from feeling isolated or disconnected. Okay. And we're going to find out more about this when we clarify. In the near future, you have the Knight of Cups, the Moon, and the Two of Swords. Someone here is closed off and they're really on and off with you. And the reason why they're closed off and really on and off with you, it could be because they don't really know where they stand with you. Okay. There's definitely something here about the moon. Okay. And as I record this, it's the full moon. So there's definitely something here about hidden things, hidden emotions, hidden feelings that is possibly creating some sort of blockage or closed off energy. Okay. And we're going to find out more. What you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck is the Chariot in reverse. So the Chariot in reverse is telling me something here isn't moving forward. And like I said, there's a reason why something isn't moving forward. And as we go through your reading, we're going to get to the bottom of it so you know what's going on. Okay. So let's get into your reading and let's see what's going on for you. Let's clarify the Seven of Wands. So the Seven of Wands is clarified by the Hermit, the Ten of Cups, and the Nine of Swords. A lot of you are worried, okay? Your biggest challenge has a lot to do with your worrying about some sort of situation. With the Hermit, the Ten of Cups, Virgo, you really want happiness, okay? This is what you want. You want someone who's going to give you that happiness. You want to be in a relationship where there's love, there's consistency here, and that's what you've been going within and wanting, okay? But one of the things that I mentioned, and you're doing it again, I'm going to remind you of this, okay? Because I'm here to help. I'm here to help you. You're doing it again. So you want happiness. You want this situation, right? You want this person, or you want this marriage, or you want this commitment, or you want this job, whatever it is. There's something here that you deeply desire that you know is going to give you the happiness that you seek. The reason why there's some sort of resistance is because you're worried about it. You're worried, well, what if this doesn't happen? What if this happens? What? There's all these what ifs that are going on. And what you do not know is that the more you do this, the more that you charge your energy with worry, fear, anxiety about the situation not being the way that you want it to, the more you start to pour your energy into creating things that you don't want. Okay. And I did talk to you about this a few weeks ago. And now with your ruler going retrograde, Mercury, it is coming up again. And usually when issues come up during Mercury retrograde, it's things, unresolved issues that we haven't dealt with. And they can happen in any area of our life. But for you, this has a lot to do with your happiness. So your biggest challenge here is not to overwhelm your mind with fear of things that you do not want and things that you are manifesting and creating unconsciously, which is fear, anxiety, worry of you not being happy. Because what that's actually doing is it's creating this blocked energy from a specific person that you're dealing with. Could be a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, maybe a Pisces, an Aquarius. I'm getting here another Virgo. So there's a need for you to either meditate, go within, that's why the Hermit's here, and to calm that worry and stress and fear that you have that, you're pumping into the situation. Because how you approach it energetically is going to determine how successful you are in getting what it is that you want. Okay, so this is what your challenge is. Now, let's talk about the recent past. Let's clarify the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords is clarified by the Emperor in reverse, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, and the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Like I said, in the recent past, you really started to overgive to someone, and I did see this in previous readings. The reason why an opportunity didn't really pan out the way that you wanted it to with this specific person in the past, okay, is because this person, you gave a lot to this person without them giving back to you equally. And it created some sort of imbalance here in the recent past, and it may have seemed, Virgo, that an opportunity for you and this person to be together, it may have seemed like it passed you by, or it may have seemed like it wasn't a situation that was going to bring you the stability. And that's why you pulled your energy back in the past. Tell me more about the Three of Pentacles in the recent past for Virgo. You have the Star, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Death. Yeah, you had some sort of expectation here in the past. You had a dream, a goal, a wish. And the dream, goal, and wish was for you and this person to cooperate instead of ending things. I do feel for a majority of you, you decided to end things, or something here ended in the recent past because, like I said, you gave too much to a situation and somebody here wasn't equally giving back to you. And that made you question whether or not you wanted to continuously be in this connection with this person. Okay. And that could be the reason why something here came to an end. All right. Now, in the present moment, something is coming up about a marriage commitment, you having a new opportunity in something here that looks very promising for you. But one of the things that I do see here is the Eight of Swords, which is telling me someone energetically feels like they're isolated or confined, and they may find it difficult to really acknowledge this opportunity that's coming in. So why is the Eight of Swords here? What does Virgo need to know in the present moment? So the Eight of Swords is clarified by the Four of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Eight of Swords. So this is you. Okay. Eight of Swords is you. Nine of Pentacles is coming out, which is your card. You want to talk about how you feel, Virgo. I'm really strongly getting that. You want to talk about how you feel. There's something that's going on right now with you energetically. And like I said, your ruler is currently in retrograde. So there's a lot of things that are coming up to the surface that have really made you feel isolated, disconnected. Someone here is not acknowledging, your thoughts or your feelings in regards to some sort of situation. So a lot of you right now in the present moment are spending time on your own, or you could be considering yourself as being single. And the reason why this is happening right now to you, I'm going to explain why it's happening. It's happening to you right now because you're being forced to heal something within you. This stress and anxiety that's coming up, which is a part of your challenge, it's coming up because a lot of you still have to work through something that you're still very much attached to that hasn't really been healthy for you. So it's not that the opportunity isn't present for you. It's not that the opportunity isn't there for you. It is there for you. But it's only going to happen for you when you deal with something that is bothering you within. And it could be the source of your anxiety and stress. Okay. And it's going to be different for everyone. So I'm not going to get too specific, but you're going to know what that is. There's something here that's causing you anxiety, fear, to isolate yourself, stress, worry. Okay. So there's a lot of healing that needs to take place. I do feel someone here wants to talk to you, or you want to talk to this person. You may decide to express how you feel as well, which may be very important, especially when it comes to a marriage or commitment that you're interested in starting or having. So what is this new opportunity all about for Virgo in the present moment? There's a beautiful opportunity that's coming in for you. Brand new beginning. So the Ace of Pentacles is clarified by the Nine of Cups, the Ace of Swords, and the Chariot. Yeah. This is about you wanting to get clear on whether or not this person, this new opportunity that's going to come in, is worth your time and worth your energy. And one of the things that I did mention to you, Virgo, weeks ago was, if you truly want something, you need to make sure that if there is anxiety, stress, fear that is associated with this, all that's going to do is create blockages from you getting what you want. Seven of Wands. So there's a need to get to the source of why this is happening. And if it's happening because of something within you that you still need to heal, okay? And that's why a lot of you are still on your own, or you're still single. Even though you want a relationship, you got to deal with this fear, this anxiety. What if it doesn't happen? What if, you know, she's not for me? What if he's not for me? Whatever is meant for you is going to come into your life. Whatever is meant for you is going to come into your life. You don't have to worry about it. I think what you're being called right now in the present moment to get clear on is, does this situation make you happy? And to shift your focus. You need to shift your focus from worry and stress to what within this situation brings me the happiness that I seek and need. And that's going to determine, Virgo, if you are really ready to commit yourself to this situation. Okay. And that's what I feel what is happening for you in the present moment. Now, in the near future, someone here is closed off. And the reason why they're closed off is because the other person's very on and off, in and out. Okay. And there's a lack of clarity in terms of feelings and emotions. Tell me more about the Knight of Cups in the near future for Virgo. The Knight of Cups is clarified by the Six of Wands. You have the Page of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles. So in the near future, I do strongly feel that someone is coming in to offer you love. Could be a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, earth sign, Taurus, maybe another Virgo. And I am getting, when this person does come in, there is definitely a strong energy here of cooperation, making plans to move into a new direction. I am getting this person makes an offer, but the offer isn't maybe as big as you want it to be. Maybe you want more, you're expecting more from this person. But one of the things I'm going to tell you, Virgo, is if you and this person don't know where you both stand with one another, if there's a lack of knowing where you both stand, or there's a lack of expressing emotions, that could be the reason why this person is closed off or on and off with you. Tell me more about the moon in the near future for Virgo. So the moon is clarified by the Ten of Swords, the Five of Wands, and the Fool. So once somebody here decides to express how they truly feel, yes, it may create some sort of conflict. Yes, it may create some sort of painful ending, but it's going to free you, okay? Because some of you are involved with someone here in the near future and you want to move forward. Okay, that's why what you don't see coming is the Chariot in reverse. You want to move forward, but there's a reason why this situation, Virgo, doesn't move forward. Okay, it may be a situation that's not for you. And that's why anxiety and fear is coming up, because this could be signaling, within you that it's not for you. Okay. Somebody here is closed off. There's a very, very strong energy here of being closed off. Why in the near future? Why is the Two of Swords here? Two of Swords is clarified by the Lovers, the Seven of Swords, and the Three of Wands. Even though you want to move forward with this person, there's a few things that I see are coming up as issues. The first thing that I'm seeing is that you and this person, somebody here doesn't trust the other person. And they don't trust the other person because they're on and off, in and out. They, whenever they're offering something, they're offering the minimal. Okay, which doesn't really make the other person feel secure. Somebody here has a hard time expressing their emotions, and when they're called to express their emotions, it creates some sort of a conflict here. Okay, so in the near future, I see you need to determine whether or not you are being open to this person who isn't really giving you what you need. That's why it's creating anxiety and fear, and that's why you're in a place in the present moment of feeling isolated. So Virgo, you need to determine if this is something that you're really going to put up with. Is this something that you really want? Because to me, it sounds like a lot of games. It sounds like a lot of games to me. Just being honest with you. Okay, let's get some advice. What is the advice? The advice is the King of Swords, the Lovers, and the Ten of Wands. When something gets difficult, okay, when something gets really, really difficult with someone, your biggest piece of advice here is to ask yourself, and especially if this is the beginning, if this is the beginning of a relationship that you're in, you really got to make sure that you're determining whether or not this is something that you want, okay? Your biggest piece of advice here is to recognize what type of love you want, okay? You need to be logical about the situation, and when I say logical, I don't mean being logical in a way where you're overwhelmed by your emotions or where you're constantly overthinking something and allowing it to worry you. The King of Swords is someone here who contemplates, but contemplates on a deep level from within, okay? And that deep level from within is not one that forces this person into anxiety or fear, but rather puts this person in a place of really being strategic about what they want when it comes to their love life, okay? So there's definitely something here about a relationship, a connection that is coming into your life. It's become very difficult for you. And your biggest piece of advice here is to recognize what kind of love you want, because the more you feed into something, Virgo, that's been very difficult, that really isn't serving you, but rather causing you stress, fear, and anxiety, the more you are contributing your energy to it. And you're showing the universe, you know what, I like this. I like this difficulty. I like, challenges within my relationship. So you need to get really strategic about what you want. For some of you, it may be the fact that you decide that you don't want to move forward with this person because they're not someone who's giving you the stability that you want, but rather they're creating challenges for you, difficulties for you. Something here has become such a burden. And your idea of love may not be that. Your idea of love may be, I want it to be nice, sweet. I want to be able to enjoy myself. I want to be loved. I want to give love. I want to be able to give to someone without them feeling like I'm doing too much. So your biggest piece of advice here is to determine this love that you are connected to, or the situation that you're very in love with. Is it really for you? Because even though you may think, at the beginning, even if it's a relationship that you've been in for a while, if it's been difficult, is it really going to change? Is this situation going to change? Is the difficulty going to change? Okay. So your biggest piece of advice is to figure out what is going to make you happy, but be logical about it. Don't allow yourself to go into this place of worry and fear, because all you're doing is you're feeding what you don't want. And that's why Spirit is saying you need to shift your focus when it comes to some sort of situation that's been very difficult in your life to ultimately determine, is this really for me or not? Okay. So Virgo, this is what I have for you. I hope this reading helped. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.